Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and today we have a good matchup against the Tennessee Titans. I'm kind of lost right now. We are 6-2 somehow. We have somehow finagled our way to having this good of a record, and if we look at our team, we've seen some things change. One of them being Jahan Dotson at superstar development. Like to see that a lot. And then, of course, Lucas Hicks will continue to start. I know he's a 66 overall. It's like, wow, it's a no-brainer. The 75 overall hidden dev rookie or the 66 overall UDFA, like potential UDFA, didn't actually end up going UDFA. I think I got him in the 6th round, so he's fine. We'll play him. I signed JJ Arcega-Whiteside, and he'll play the tight end 3 for us, meaning he won't play much, but he'll still play. And then, yeah, we've got depth on the offensive line as always. We are just a couple weeks out of seeing Jalen Petrie. I think this is his last week out, or he might be out for this week and next week. But I don't care. Eric Thompson played fine. I don't know. I trust him. I mean, a little bit, but not like too much. And I want to see what Brandon Shepard can do at left outside linebacker while Don Reedy rushes the passer. So I think that we could just see a little bit more Brandon Shepard in this game, kind of sit Tim Mooney for just this game. I'll just try him out, Brandon Shepard, see if he can really be an impact player. And other than that, I mean, nothing else has really changed. We're still rocking with the same old, but Jahan Dotson's a superstar development player. I thought that was worth highlighting for all you guys out there. And, dude, that is painful for you guys' ears, huh? But I don't care. You know what? Screw your ears. We are definitely going to have to stop Derrick Henry. That'll be the one and only task of the day we will have to really like cover on. But we're going to actually try to throw a medium on this team. I think that we can do it. And then looking at these, we'll try to get 1 interception, 24, 300, and no sacks allowed. And then start training, and then we will check for injuries, which we don't normally get. I don't know why we're not getting as many, but we're not getting as many injuries, and also do get like upgrades every time. No injuries, and then on the defensive side of the ball, look at it, no injuries, which is good, very solid, and no upgrades too. Wow. I guess we'll just hop into the game then. Everyone getting hyped up right now about this matchup right here. Lucas Hicks is looking fantabulous. The stadium looks good. Open field, I must say. It looks good. I will give it to him. Does look good, and we'll head into just another game. Looks like we will be kicking off, which I do appreciate a lot. And we'll send this one away to Tennessee. Right now, Corey Bojorquez boots this thing down and it might hit the upright. There it is. Always. Every time it hits the crossbar. I don't know what's up with that, but we'll check out their quarterback now. It is no longer Ryan Tannehill, as you guys can see. It is Ricky Campanaro. I don't know. Campanaro. 16 touchdowns, 2,193 yards. Doesn't look bad. We're going to have to try to make him make mistakes, though. I mean, Don Reedy off the edge, Max Work, Matabuike, and Zach Terrell will be the defensive line for this game. Brandon Shepard is already playing his first snap of the game. And we're going to try to get over to Derrick Henry with Christian Harris. Derek Stingley Jr., yeah, he's having a monster season, Derrick Henry. He's got to be like 29 or close to 30 so far into this simulation. And he's still tearing up defenses left and right. Not surprised. I mean, that's kind of what the guy does for the living, right? For a living, not the living. But, yeah, I mean, he's been solid for a long time now. And can't really blame him. He's been good. He's going to continue to be good. We're going to have to try to stop him. I think that'll be our main concern of the day is stopping him. And Christian Harris is going to try to do just that. Couldn't do that. It's a juke on C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And number 50 there, that is Brandon Shepard, will be called with a... oh, it's a holding. I thought he would be called with like a face mask or something. But O.J. Howard will bring this one back for his team. So, little interesting right there. But we're going to have to adapt. And obviously, Treylon Burks right there getting the catch. I'm guessing that's still Treylon Burks. Yep, still is. His last 2 games in real life have been great. And can't wait to see more of him. He might finally be busting out of the shell. Christian Harris in the backfield immediately, getting Hassan Haskins down. I mean, that was crazy. Just came in unblocked and had him boxed immediately. Couldn't go anywhere. Is that superstar development on Chigoziem Okonkwo, though? And Kevin Waddle, they count that as an interception. His ass got down. That's an interception for Kevin Waddle now. And James Cook into the game. We're going to try to get something going, maybe underneath here. It will be to James Cook. We will try to swerve around. I think that is Caleb Farley with the purple face there. I don't know what that's about, but I wouldn't ask if I were them. Who is that right there? Mason Ford, adrenaline rush, sacks, restore all pass rush points. I'm not too worried about him. And no way Dameon Pierce did not get to that line. I mean, we are kind of forced to go for it here. We just got the turnover. We're trying to get up in yards, and nobody else better to do it than Dameon Pierce. After contact, he kind of just is like that. He's just better than the majority of people out there at doing what he does best. We're going to roll out with Lucas Hicks. Try to make that throw, and Trey McBride couldn't come down with it. Maybe could have helped them out, you know, throwing a little bit better, but I mean, I don't see the safety over top. They're kind of shading inside. So if they want to let me throw that right there. What the... Dude, who is that? Wingard's making that play? Nah, you're lying. You're not making that play. Not in 10 trillion million years. I'd like to see Wingard make this... Dude, most unrealistic thing I've seen in this game so far, this season, or this year, in Madden 23. That is crazy. Making him feel the pressure. Number 5 there. T. Higgins gets past Trayvon Diggs that fast. So, I'm going to have to watch out for that matchup. Kevin Waddle will be rushing. And in the backfield immediately for a massive TFL. Kevin Waddle, his time to shine. Has that interception, of course. Now that ginormous TFL. And we'll try to keep him in check here. 3rd and 5. We'll try to see what they do. And this one right over the middle. And just too much time in the pocket. And Comparno, I can't even remember his name. Comparno, is that it? I'm not even going to try even anymore until I get a good look at it. Christian Harris will go to the outside here. Try to get him down. Brandon Shepard will also be involved. Yeah, Shepard's finding himself around the ball quite a bit already. And he's playing a lot. We will pinch the line and send a blitz. I will use Brandon Shepard for that blitz. And got pressure there. And we'll sit down. Alright, that is Campanaro. Campanaro, maybe? Campanaro. It's like the Carbonaro effect. And who? Okay, I really have to figure out who that is. It's killing me. And Trayvon Diggs and Christian Harris will do a joint effort to try to get that. We'll be holding. On the offense, it'll be 3rd and 8. So, I mean, we back him up a little bit. Have a little bit of a rego here. So, who is... It's Lynn Wheeler. The tight end, the superstar tight end is Lynn Wheeler. I don't know who that is. Okay, why does he have 10 years in the pocket, and why is Derrick Henry wide open? I have so many questions about this damn defense. We suck on defense so bad. And it doesn't really show up because of how many turnovers we get. And we finesse our way too. But Trayvon Diggs going to make a great tackle in space with the one and only Derrick Henry, who we've kept in check for all things considered here. Compared to his recent performances, he hasn't really done well. Man, we're seeing kind of his true colors now. Trying to get outside. Eric Thompson trying to lay the wood. Couldn't quite get there. It'll be 3rd and 1, Hassan Haskins. We're going to send out a big blitz. Make sure we stuff the run. I'm going to use Brandon Shepard. Get kind of closer to the line here. Try to take away a lineman. Couldn't do that, but yeah, wide open Treylon Burks right off the bat on Trayvon Diggs, of course. Maybe we might have to start playing a little bit more man against these guys on the boundary with like Trayvon Diggs and stuff. Might work out the best. I guess we'll have to see though. And this one will most likely be a run right here. Christian Harris will sit down Derrick Henry, and he has his superstar ability will take quite a bit of stamina out of Derrick Henry right there. is crusher, heavy ball carrier fatigue on hit stick tackles. That would be Christian Harris's superstar ability. And we're trying to kind of not abuse it or anything, but yeah, that tight end is good. It reaching for yards, looks fast. I don't know. It could be sketchy. I'm going to pinch the line here just in case they try to run it on us. They don't, and it's thrown at... Who is that? Is that Robert Woods still? They're going to go for it. I would too if I had Derrick Henry. I'm going to tell you that much. But this one could be sketchy as no one's here on number 5. And this one will actually go for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. And yeah, he's in for the touchdown. And yeah, we're going to try to get this offense moving a little bit. We haven't been so good. You know, we've been having some struggles. And Jahan Dotson, just a really good catch right there to move the chains just a little bit further up. We're going to try to move fast here and find an open Nico Collins trying to get upfield. And that's what we're trying to... Oh, Nico Collins is down and hurt. That's good. That's a good thing. That might sound crazy, but that's a good thing. We get to see some Rashad Curtis maybe in the game, but a little bit more of Justin Ross as well. So we'll see how that plays out. And yeah, we'll just give it to AJ Long. Obviously traded away Brevin Jordan, if you guys don't know. Skipped an episode. That's why you don't skip an episode, because you'll miss stuff like that. But I see Justin Ross press coverage over there. It's not my most favorite thing, but I guess we'll have to see here. And yeah, that was not a good throw by me, but I'll take it. Kirk Lott in there for the tackle. I was hoping some magic could happen. Maybe our receiver steps up in the ball, like towards the ball. Shouldn't have thrown it. Throwing some Eric Walker type passes right now, but this Titans defense really knows how to beat us. So, I mean, whatever. Who is that off the edge? That's Don Reedy. Finally getting in. I mean, that's kind of a pity sack right there. Just a dumb thing that we don't get is pressure. I wish we got more pressure. We have to try running the ball, though. I forgot about running the ball. How effective that could be. Brandon Shepard manhandling Derrick Henry after just 5 yards of a gain right there. Do like that. Playing some man coverage here. Anticipating the pass. I'll play it deep in the middle with Kevin Waddle fast. Trying to stop anything from happening. And what? Dude, you've got to be kidding. I was right under that pass lane and Kevin Waddle can jump. His jumping stat or rating is like not great, but it's good enough to make a play on that. That is so stupid. That is ridiculous. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe it. No way they win. Oh my god, they got a touchdown from that. Back on offense, we're going to try to make some better decisions here. Nico Collins is already back out in there. We got to run the ball. I'm sticking to the run here. I think that Lucas Hicks has tried to do too much. I'm trying to do too much with him. We've got to go to the run. Dameon Pierce has been too good this season to try and shy away from the run and focus on the pass. But, I mean, whatever is whatever. And Dameon Pierce, just like that, will get a big gain of about 16 right there. We just have to do more of that, for sure. We're going to try to run to the left side. We might have a little bit of numbers. Dameon Pierce, you know, with his speed and dynamic ability. Glenn Derby trying to get upfield. Dameon Pierce. Who is that came off their block? Doubt that might be Caleb Farley. Yeah, it is. Massive corner. I think he's like 6'4" or something. Something crazy, but yeah, I think that we can go right back to the run with James Cook. I don't care how loaded this box looks. It's not actually going to be that good. It never is against our guys. James Cook rushing for 5 yards on his first carry right there. I liked it. I like that. And I'm seeing a nickel blitz too. So if we can take care of someone underneath, then that would be good. This one batted away and intercepted again. I don't know what to do anymore, dude. Kevin Waddle just wrapped up for a TFL right there on Derrick Henry for yet another time. And we're going to have to try to stick to Derrick Henry here. He has proven to be a threat in the passing game. And that won't be what kills us. We're trying to force a fumble. We're fed up. We're fed up. This team is fed up. Defense has already been on the field way too much. I'm pissed alone. 3 interceptions from Lucas Hicks on our first 3 possessions. Not what we like to see, but maybe it's finally catching up to him. And what the hell sort of animations is Derrick Henry getting? Just because he has an X Factor under his feet doesn't mean that he should get all this extra juice. But, hey, whatever works for Madden, right? And Derek Stingley Jr., make a fucking play, idiot. He literally does nothing. He just watches that happen right in front of him and does nothing about it. I couldn't even tell you. It's so dumb the way that CPU works in this game. An 81 overall corner that is highly capable of everything. And I'm switching off here. I know better. I'm going to somehow miss it or do something. Over pursue the route. I'm not sure. I'd mess it up. Trust me. Try to be covering Robert Woods here with Kevin Waddle. The only thing bad is if he shades outside. How the... You're not telling me that this shit is happening right now. We're going to have to try to get it going. And yes, as you guys see, Eric Walker is out on the field, and he's going to try to make some absolute darts of a throw. Misses his first one, of course. Yeah, he has good throw on the run, especially for like a rookie and everything like that. But still can never make the right play. Justin Ross on his first good catch of the game. And we'll try to get it going now. We'll go play action here. Not actually go play action. And get it to Nico Collins somehow. We'll call our first time out here inside of 1 minute. And that is what we like to see out of Eric Walker, the rookie, is being able to shy away from that pressure and really get there. But we'll see here what our receivers can do. We'll give Jahan Dotson an outside shade, and that's why. That's why you give Jahan Dotson a chance on the sideline. Comes down with that thing. Are you kidding me? That is just a stud play right there from one of our studs. Nothing else you can really say about that. And we'll go to Trey McBride in the end zone. Try to get him down. Pass lead to the right. He has a touchdown. Eric Walker's come in and put some life in this Texans team. Now, dare I say, that was the best freaking drive we've had all season long. That was the best one. I can't make it up. That should be an interception with acrobat, pick artist, everything. But no. It's just a straight up. I can't believe it, dude. We'll use Christian Harris in the middle of the field. Try to get that one. No way. That gets us twice in a row. I bid on it too. I can't really put that one on myself, but I swear to God, these guys jump. Like, I need Lurker on one of these guys at least, and I'd be happy. We'd have one more interception, maybe 7 more points, and they might have 7 less, but that's not the point. Point is, we're trying to stop them and we can't, and that is one of the biggest deals in all of it. And Derrick Henry is playing like the prime Stephon Diggs right now. That is crazy what he's doing against our defense. 9 seconds left. They're out of timeouts. They're probably going to line up for a field goal. And if not, that is the stupidest play call I've ever seen. And they will let this one go. I was going to bring heavy pressure, but make sure that we're still playing over top. Yeah, Bobby Biddle right there. And this one will be missed. And we'll have 4 seconds to do whatever it is we might want to do. Maybe throw one down to Jahan Dotson. We do get the ball, though, so I don't really see a reason to really go for it. I'm going to put Jahan Dotson on a slant underneath and see what that brings us. And Jahan Dotson, just a great catch and throw right there. Stat padding a little bit. Trying to make something a little bit easier on Jahan Dotson's numbers tonight. And, I mean, he's proven to be good, definitely. At times, we've seen Jahan Dotson be an absolute stud, and now that he has superstar development, he's definitely going to be a bigger factor than he was. But 52 rushing yards, I think that's something we're going to have to stick to in the second half. And as long as we're not losing, we can do that. I thought we were checking teams right here. And we start now. New York, Indianapolis, Hardwick, and Alec Pierce is going off. Zach Wilson, having a Zach Wilson type game. I think that might be Traquan Smith, the ex-Texan. Fine. In Minnesota, Chicago used to that cold weather. Looking at it, Odell Beckham Jr. is a Viking. That's crazy. Is that Marquise Brown? That's 4 receptions, 40 yards. Justin Fields hasn't done much either. And looking in Pittsburgh, Dallas have themselves a good matchup. Kenny Pickett is throwing all over him. Deontay Johnson in the first half and having one hell of a game. So in our game, it's not been a good one. And we do get ball, luckily. Luckily, we get ball. And we will try to get ourselves some more points, yards, offense, everything we just need to improve and get more of. And like this is like a very stacked box. It might look like that, right? But it's not. I mean, I could have ran left right there, but I probably would have been red even easier. So, I mean, I wasn't going to. But, yeah, we'll keep running this thing. As long as we can get 5 yards, I'm going to keep running the ball. And this is why. Dameon Pierce is probably the single best, I don't know, the single best power back in the league at this point in time. He's just someone that can get you 700 yards on something that he was supposed to get 6 yards on. And then the other dynamic back on our team is James Cook with the biggest big playability on the team, maybe other than Jahan Dotson. And, I mean, I don't know if anyone's faster than him on our team. Go Nico Collins underneath. Maybe see if he can break a tackle, go anything after the catch. But Eric Walker, 6 to 700 yards and a touchdown. The rookie's come in. He's balled out. He's done what he's had to do on the 2 drives he's had, maybe 3. And James Cook up the middle of the field breaks off 2 tackles, but it just keeps going forward. James Cook and Dameon Pierce are perhaps the 2 best running back duo in the league. Tell me different right now. I mean, look at this run. 1, 2, 3, 4, all off in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. And this is what we've always meant for our running backs to be, especially this season, getting whoever it was. I forgot his name. Great play by whoever the hell caught that one. T. Higgins, the tall receiver. No, it's just been always been the point. That's why we got James Cook, Dameon Pierce. That's why we've been upgrading power back, because we just need 2 guys that fit well together, and that is all we've done here today, is showed how compatible these guys are, and whatnot. We are stopping this run pretty good, but we are sacrificing a lot of passing yards underneath and stuff like that. But, I mean, Christian Harris in the backfield. We have done a good job containing this run. Somehow that is not a first down. I don't even know how. We're going to send a blitz and go pinch the line, and we'll try to get in there with Christian Harris. Couldn't quite. But we're going to keep him down, and we've kept his yards per carry down a lot. Still getting the yards when it matters, so, I mean, still props to Derrick Henry, right? He's tired right now. If we can hit him with Deflator or Crusher, whatever it's called, Christian Harris is, yeah, Crusher. If we hit Derrick Henry with it, we'd be in a great place to maybe force a fumble out of his hands. And, yeah, Eric Thompson just lets that one kind of happen over his head. Yeah, this Campanaro thing, this quarterback's got a stat line of his career right now. I know he has 1 interception, but it's one little thing compared to everything. And Zach Terrell making a great effort to stop that run right there. We've kept Derrick Henry in check in this game, but can't say the same for holding the passing game in check, as it has not been a good day for us in that sense. And, yeah, they're going to find that wide open somehow. We're playing 2 middle zones and no one can get out to that. That's crazy. We'll use Christian Harris. No, we'll use our Kevin Waddle here. This one might be a run. I would not be surprised. And Kevin Waddle having the game of his life right now. Not quite. I mean, he's had better. But 2 interceptions, has 2 TFLs. All we need is a sack and the day is over for him. I mean, he might as well already have Defensive Player of the Week, lurking that one like that. Come on now. Try to bring this one back across as someone shed off the left edge immediately. I can't talk, as that is like very, very easy to tell. Very bad talker. And we'll keep going up the gut with Dameon Pierce, who will just get 4 right there. And that's all we're looking for out of these guys, honestly. We have never really wanted the world, if that makes sense. We never want these guys to, like, literally put the team on their back. But what James Cook does in a James Cook game with 5 rushes and 84 yards and then the touchdown, listen, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that stat line. Do whatever you want. Honestly, I don't care anymore. And we'll try to make a good pass out to Trey McBride. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Because he has a superstar ability that's an incompletion. That's what I'm talking about in this stupid game. But we'll try to stick to our guns and go with the run and get a good one right here. 3rd and inches. We'll try to go inside zone again and maybe just run up the gut the best we can. Dameon Pierce will get brought down there by Patrick Queen. But both of our running backs have a chance to go over 100 on this defense. And this is what we should have been doing the whole game, is just constantly playing this this sort of look right here. Nico Collins with another great catch. It's always him in traffic. He can never really separate, but it's not a big deal when he can catch the ball. 4 receptions, 27 yards, almost 7 per. But I mean, he looks good when he has the ball, and that's all that really matters. And Dameon Pierce goes for a good 4 or 3 yards right there. Nothing crazy, but does end up getting the first down. We'll keep him in the backfield, and for some reason Justin Ross is playing at like that wide receiver 1 spot. Your guess is as good as mine. And Jahan Dotson pivoting upfield, and Eric Walker, when he's throwing the ball, he's been good, but we haven't really relied on it. So we've been running the ball like crazy. Jahan Dotson, 4 receptions, 86 yards on the day. And yeah, he's good. He's certified now. Dameon Pierce up to 82 yards on 11 rushes. And this is sort of the game I wanted to play, like this whole time. I've wanted to play stuff like this. Try to get it out to James Cook in stride. Got him in stride. Gets 16 yards. And James Cook has been quite the dynamic man. And that is 100 yards on the scrimmage day for him. Easily. We'll try to get him like a receiving touchdown here or something. And we'll get on to him. James Cook upfield. Gets it. Receiving touchdown for James Cook, along with the rushing touchdown. I like to see that. We've done a great job at stopping the run, and just like that, it's tied at 21 with 8 minutes left. So I'm not too worried here. I'm going to go ahead and pinch the line last second and try to get that lane. But no, the CPU is impossible to fucking tackle, dude. They feel you coming in, and they do this like weird swerve thing where it's nearly impossible. You can't predict it, 1. And 2, if you do that, they're going to stay inside. So it's impossible. Whenever it's a good running back in the backfield, you just can't tackle him. So, fun fact about Madden 23. But, I mean, yeah, that happens. Brandon Shepard, going to try to sit this tight end down if someone ever could. I mean, couldn't quite get it there. But this quarterback is really showing us what he's made of. 2 interceptions is blah, right? But still, crazy good numbers. And trying to hit these guys, they don't go down. We can't tackle right now. O.J. Howard, we try to hit. Doesn't really do well, but, I mean, do it anyways. Christian Harris, now we're going to play the middle of the field and try to spin off our tackle and try to get that one there. But too late. Max Wark already making a good play off of that one. And we will send a blitz here. I will use Kevin Waddle and try to budge my way inside here. Couldn't quite get there. And it's a forced fumble. Christian Harris. That is what we're here for. This is what we're good at. We are good at hitting guys so hard the ball falls out of their hands. It is so crazy what we can do. It's just nuts. Have you seen this? And wow, what a pick route that was. That was a good route combo on the left side of the field. I don't know if you guys saw that. If not, go back. That worked so well. And we'll try to get, other guys involved here. AJ Long going to come up and try to make a play. He does make a play. I was scared of an interception there, I can't lie. Because someone doing something so good that it's just tough to beat, right? We'll go play action here. Might get the linebackers to bite. They didn't even get them thinking for a second. We'll go Jahan Dotson. We'll turn upfield. That's over 100 yards for him in the air for the 3rd straight week. Jahan Dotson has been virtually unstoppable in the role that he's playing right now. 5 receptions, 118 yards. Tell him to stop. Worst nightmare for a defense right now is this Texans offense and how dynamic we've gotten over the last few weeks. Especially with our run game. Both of our running backs are doing stellar jobs. As I say that, I picked the absolute wrong hole. It'll be 3rd and 8. We'll have to make a tough decision here and try to do something so bizarre. And that is score a touchdown or even do something like, shit. Go for it. Justin Ross in the end zone. Touchdown. Eric Walker is a stud now. I don't know what changed. He's not throwing a single interception, but 3 touchdowns in just 1 half. We're going to try to take away this clock from Tennessee for sure. That's one thing that we cannot let them have is this clock. We're going to try to bring it down here and try to help out. Who is that? Trayvon Diggs. Use Acrobat, bro. Animate for that. That's all I'm trying to say is he has Acrobat for a damn reason. I can tell you they're going to Treylon Burks right here. And they're going to him fast. Didn't actually happen. It went to Wheeler underneath. 3rd and 5. Clock is ticking down. And, we're in trouble here. We're in some big trouble. We got to wait for them to set. Make sure our defense is good. And then they're going to go back across again with Wheeler and everything. Well, that's rough right here, trying to confuse the defense. And didn't work. Trayvon Diggs able to knock that one out of the hands. And they're going to have to go for it here. This is going to be the game. This decides the game pretty much. And we're going to try to play conservative here. We're going to try to play the nobody gets anything. Kevin Waddle sold the game. He's having perhaps the best game of his career and sold that down. 4th down and 5. Nowhere to go. We were clamped up. We had him strapped. And then it just happened. Kevin Waddle got thrown at and froze. He froze like no other. And can we send someone after the quarterback here? And of course that's a catch. It could be anyone. That could be fucking O.J. Howard, and that's a catch. And we're going after him with Kevin Waddle trying to blow up the tight end Wheeler. And yeah, we've really struggled right here. We have definitely struggled on this play. And dude, Kevin Waddle sold. He sold. What is that animation? Did he stumble? Oh my god. What? We have 3 timeouts in 1:17 to try to go down and get a field goal or something, but come on. Of course, there will be a flag on the kick return. Yep, and that sounds about right. We'll be at our own 11. Dude, I hate how predetermined games are in this fucking game. It's crazy. We're going to look for James Cook underneath, actually. That might sound crazy, but, I mean, after the catch, we can see him burn some guys just like that, and James Cook is off to the races. James Cook navigating his way through the defense, and that is the unrealistic stuff that we like here on Old Gen. Oh my god, James Cook is a monster. Yeah, that was something else, dude. I can't believe James Cook just did that. That is just insane. That is just crazy stuff right there. And we'll see just a lob up. Eric Thompson's going to try to animate towards it. Yeah, I don't see how they get out of this one right here. 3rd and 10. Derrick Henry's in the game, but you can't really use him. So that leaves you with just about nothing. And Christian Harris is going to go up for it. Almost had an interception. We've seen so many good games today. I don't even know who's going to make the thumbnail. I think it's whoever kind of just has like the first play in the highlights or whatever. But, I mean, it's kind of crazy how many good plays we've seen all day long. Derek Stingley Jr. lets that happen pretty much. It's so predetermined, Madden. It is. Why am I talking like that? I have no idea. But Madden predetermines drives and everything like that so fast. It's just, you can't do anything about it. They already know what's happening. Everything's going to happen regardless of what you try to do to stop it and whatnot. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson, see, that's what I'm talking about. That would have been easily a tackle, but since I wasn't 0.5, whatever, right on him, centered in his base on the foundation, I'm not going to get in an animation to get that tackle, so, like, everything goes down. And Jeff Okudah going to try to come over and end the game here. That won't do it, but that will. Right there, they have 10 seconds. They might heave one up to the end zone, so we got to play deep here. We've definitely got to play deep with our guys. And make sure they don't get anything easy, but make sure that they also don't get anything cheap in the end zone, and make sure they don't get anything like that. We'll play cover 2 drop. I like to keep the middle of the field kind of contained anyways. I will use a Verone McKinley kind of as like a baseline guy over here. And Trayvon Diggs perhaps coming down with that one. No. Devontae Parker's on this team, by the way. I like the way that worked last time, except we're going to play like a more jumbo look. I'll use Christian Harris over on this side of the field, as these might be his jump ball receivers. And no, instead, that one was very close. But yeah, that's the game right there. We allowed 383 passing yards, as usual. We normally do that. That's just how bad our passing defense is. But great game out of everyone involved, and I can't wait to look at these player stats, as it's just going to be crazy what some of these guys have put up, especially on defense. Christian Harris and Kevin Waddle, both with recognizable games. I think Kevin Waddle had the best game today. Eric Walker comes in, and I think that he might make the thumbnail just because he's like the biggest factor. But 316 passing yards, 168 rushing yards for us. The offense was moving today, and I liked what we saw. But I think we'll go to player stats here and go to just the Texans. And Eric Walker threw 15 of 17, 284, 4 touchdowns in his return. That is nuts. All right, that is crazy. Dameon Pierce ran for 6 per carry. James Cook took 16, almost 17 per carry. 5 rushes for 84 and 13 rushes for 84 for Dameon Pierce. And then, yeah, Jahan Dotson obviously was a stud and a half. Jahan Dotson, 5 catches, 118 yards. James Cook taking that last one to the house, going 4 catches for 116 with 2 touchdowns. Justin Ross had his moments. Nico Collins was quite involved. Trey McBride got his. A.J. Long was there. Good stuff. And then defensively, of course, we have to talk about our guys. Tackles, C.J. Gardner-Johnson led the team, but Kevin Waddle right here, 10 tackles, 5 of them solo, 5 assisted. Came in, helped his teammates out. Got 2 TFLs and 2 interceptions along with that. Christian Harris, the TFL, solid game, and then Don Reedy coming up with the lone sack of the game. And I think for the Titans too. Yeah, they didn't get anything. So that's pretty good. Pretty good? Pretty cool. And yeah, we've got 2 of our goals. No sacks allowed and 300 plus offensive yards. Also got the interception. And we're making our way to the playoffs. But a good comeback. We were down quite a bit at time and it did not look good. But Don Reedy with his 1 sack will get a upgrade point here. And we're going to try to upgrade his power moves as much as we can. We want him coming off of the edge and coming off hot. I think that he has a chance to be a starter for this team. Perhaps. Maybe, you never know. Justin Ross has an upgrade here. High potential guy. Had a touchdown today. Was solid when he needed to be. And I think that we need to mess around with our receivers depending on the performances that we've recently seen. And it's been crazy what we've recently seen from most of these guys. We've seen some stuff that we haven't seen ever before. And speaking of, Christian Harris is playing like an absolute stud in the middle of the field, and I can't believe what he's been up to and how good he's been. But we'll upgrade pass coverage here, try to get him better than that, as that's the whole team's issue right now. It's just pass coverage, trying to rely a little bit too much on the zones and whatnot. And we will go advance the week, of course, to our bye week, actually. So we have a bye week to start off next week, and I'm guessing this is Kevin Waddle. I'd have to assume, right? Kevin Waddle, 10 tackles, 2 interceptions. Yeah, 2 tackles for loss, by the way, too. Ryan Tannehill, the former Titan, goes to Philadelphia and balls the hell out in Week 9. So that's good to see. Cool. Nice. And then, yeah, we have players ready to negotiate. Perhaps we can get some of those done during our bye week. We have weekly strategy again. And we have to discuss our plan for the bye week as well. So come back next episode for that. But as far as our offense goes, by the way, we are number 1 offensive yards per game, but also offensive points per game. And offensive passing yards per game, we're 20th in the league, which is bad, but it could be better, 236. And then offensive rush yards per game, 125.5. We are 6th in the league. Defensive points per game, at 22, I guess we're the 4th best defense, but defensive passing yards for us is awful. Rushing is kind of the mediocre, but we somehow keep the turnovers up and the points down for our opponents. And just like that, we are 7-2, which is crazy. Might need to tweak a slider or two, but I think it's playing well. We could have lost that one easily. But yeah, no one in our division is even getting close to us. 7-2 right now, and we'll see how we close out the rest of the season. I see 2 tough matchups just here in these next 2 weeks. Obviously, the Buffalo Bills are going to be really tough, and we had struggles against Indy early. Hopefully, we can clean that up a little bit. And, I don't know, come out of this all together. Yeah, I don't know what else to really say. We haven't seen too much. I mean, wow, look at that. Christian Harris and Kevin Waddle both are top 3 in interceptions, both with 4. That's funny. But yeah, that'll be it for me. If you guys would like the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. I would appreciate it so much. You have no idea. Also, going for 300 subs by the end of the year. I know we're close. I know we can maybe get there. I know it would be close. It might become close. Depending on the videos I put out, we might get enough attention to go do that. I'm also going to start posting shorts. You guys might be seeing that as this comes out. I'm not sure where all that stands right now. But yeah, that'll be it for me. If you guys could subscribe, that would mean so much. And I'll see you guys next time.